Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to another episode of the Darrel Long Show, where I, Darrel Long, will be breaking down some of the hottest topics that I find interesting. And I'm actually going to, for those who watch my show normally, I'm going to be condensing the show to three topics in the morning, three topics, then four or five topics at night. We're going to try consistently to have two different shows per day. Okay. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to Stream Elements being over there in the chat, holding me down. Now, before I get into all the drama and all the mess, I want to talk about what happened with Pam Bondi, because Pam Bondi recently ethered Attorney General Pam Bondi. Sorry, excuse me, Jasmine Crockett, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett ethered Attorney General Pam Bondi on live TV. And it was absolutely amazing. All right. It was absolutely amazing to watch. I absolutely love me some Jasmine Crockett. For those who don't know, she is a member of Delta Sigma Theta, and she is a attorney. For those who don't know, so she understands the law fully. She understands how the law operates. Let me move this right here, guys. She fully understands how the law operates, guys. Now, I need to throw up the fair use on this joint, make myself a little bit bigger. All right. Mainly to really avoid fair use. Like we don't want no fair use problems at all. All right. I'm gonna do it like that. Boom, right here. That's good enough for me. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough for me. Save that right there. All right, so let's get into it. I want to show you guys this Senate hearing, this committee hearing, where we have Jasmine Crockett completely going off on Attorney General Pam Bondi. Let's get into it.
It's expired. The delay is recognized.
Thank you. I seek unanimous consent to introduce into the record the research that Representative Kamlager-Dove and I referenced concerning the threat of right-wing domestic terrorism, which the Department of Justice scrubbed from its website in September.
Without objection,
Damn. So as you guys just heard, they had a situation where we had an investigation about right-wing terrorism and how it's taking over our country, right? One of the first ones I can think about is Jake Lang. Jake Lang is a conservative commentator who is now calling for Christians to literally persecute Muslims to get rid of Somalian culture. He's calling for ICE to persecute Somalians in Minnesota. And we actually have an update on that situation as well. Thomas Homan, I think that's his name, Thomas Homan, who is I forgot what his role is right now. Sorry, off the top of my head. Forgive me. If somebody know it in the chat, put what he does in the chat. But he just actually did an interview saying that they're going to or he did like a announcement saying that they're going to remove ICE from Minneapolis, permanently, from Minnesota permanently, which I think is great news for the people of Minnesota. But for now, let's talk about what Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett sees as Pam Bondi using her position as Attorney General to defend President Trump and the facts that she come to back up her statement, to back up her claim. Let's go.
Gentlelady from Texas is recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. And to be clear, I'm not going to ask any questions of this witness because this witness has revealed that she has no intentions of answering questions. But instead, I'm going to ask some very basic questions really quickly of my colleague, Becca Ballant, if she will answer right or wrong, raping children.
Wrong.
Right or wrong, killing random citizens.
Definitely wrong.
Right or wrong, enriching yourself as the sitting president of the United States.
Definitely wrong.
Okay, thank you, because I probably never would have got that with our witness. Our witness who somehow is a lawyer but does not understand how it works with witnesses. I'm not really sure what law school she went to and what all kind of cases she tried, but typically when you come into a space and somebody's a witness, then they sit there and they answer questions instead of asking questions. And then we also have this objection that we use as lawyers called non-responsive when a witness fails to actually answer the question. But nevertheless, let me address the survivors, because that's exactly who they are. They are not victims, they are survivors.
As you can hear, she is completely upset about how the Department of Justice has handled this situation concerning the victims or the alleged victims of the Jeffrey Epstein trial. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy listening to Jasmine Crockett because she is extremely intelligent. If we just being honest, she is extremely intelligent. So when I hear her, let me see if I can turn it this way so you guys can see it. When I hear her going off, to me, it highlights the fact that we have somebody in office or somebody a part of Congress who is going to represent us and tell the truth, and not just Black people. I'm talking about Americans, because she's calling out victims. These victims are Caucasian. A lot of these young girls are Caucasian. A lot of these, from my understanding, they didn't want any Black girls there. J.E. and Trump and other individuals, they didn't want any Black girls there. But still, we have a Black woman who is setting aside race, et cetera, to defend these women. Let's go.
Let me say thank you for having more courage and moral clarity in your pinky fingers than the entire Department of Justice. We are currently the laughing stock of the world, partially because of the failed leadership within the DOJ, as we see kings and queens falling everywhere around the world. But we don't know the basics of right and wrong in this country, because it's not about partisanship. And that's why I applaud Thomas Massie, because he's the only person on the Republican side that has a backbone and knows how to stand up to corruption. But
I don't think he's the only one. I think Tim Scott spoke out as well. Tim Scott on the Republican side as well. So yes, Tim Scott is a American American sitting senator. So that means he is acting senator right now from South Carolina. So he has publicly condemned Donald Trump actions, specifically the actions of the Obama situation, where they posted Obama and his wife, in the 8 picture, all that bullshit. Tim Scott has publicly denounced that. So we got to give him some credit. Shout out to South Carolina. Let's go.
Nevertheless, let me keep going. My Democratic colleagues have been attacked this entire committee hearing. They have been lied on. And frankly, the American people weren't looking for that. They were looking for answers about the corruption that they see coming from this administration.
Amen.
In the written testimony of this witness, of this particular witness, she stated that when she took office, she had 2 main goals. The first was to end the weaponization of justice, and second, to return the department to its core mission. Not only,
but she never was going to do that. She was never going to do that, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. They have no incentive to change it. When they was talking about the Department of Justice before, when Donald Trump was running, they was talking about how, in their opinion, somebody like Joe Biden was using the Department of Justice to be lenient on his son, Hunter Biden, in the situation that he had, that legal case where he ended up, Joe Biden said, I wouldn't step in, but then he later on stepped in. I think that's what they was running on. They was basically doing everything that they could to discredit President Biden and Vice President Harris. But they never had genuine intentions on making the Department of Justice this pillar of justice and this pillar of honorable people who are doing the right things for the community, for our country. I don't believe in my heart that President Trump or anybody that he has appointed genuinely wanted to impact change for all of the American people. I believe that they had a specific people in mind. I'm not going to say that specific people race and who they are, but I believe you guys know who I'm talking about. Let's go back to the video.
have you lied about both, you've intentionally done the exact opposite. You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting journalists than you are prosecuting pedophiles and creeps. In fact, your boss, the president.
Hey, no cap. I just found out that Don Lemon is being indicted, y'all. I just found out that Don Lemon is being indicted. So I'm doing a whole separate show. Don Lemon did like an hour live, a live stream about it. I might go live about it. I might do a pre-recording, but we're going to have the conversation about why there is an attack on free speech and an attack on the press right now. And the fact that Don Lemon can't simply go somewhere and report on what's happening without being indicted or arrested shows that if journalists cannot speak freely, then who can? Let's go.
President of the United States stated that this administration, quote, took the freedom of speech away. And at your direction, DOJ has arrested Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. And I might add that y'all actually had a judge that rejected y'all for trying to arrest Don Lemon before, just like the grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Kelly, just like a grand jury rejected y'all as it relates to Senator Slotkin, just like the case against Tish James was dismissed and the case against Mr. Comey was dismissed.
Child, she on here cooking with nothing but facts. Then I want to highlight the young ladies on the wall. This is 3 alleged victims. But I'm going to say victims. I'm just saying allegedly for legal purposes, but these are 3 victims, right? And they're wearing t-shirts with names redacted. You can see the blanks on every single one of them. These women are the ones that, we're not protecting. We're not protecting these young ladies because, as you can see, these are very young looking ladies. None of them look over the age of 30 years old. So it's almost like we have a system that's okay with perpetuating, as long as you're rich, as long as you're quote unquote powerful, or you hold a powerful position, you can get away with certain crimes against women in our country and then lie to the American public about what you're doing, which is absolutely disgraceful. Let's keep going.
Completely don't get how it is that you're sitting at the top of DOJ because you don't seem to be good at your job. You're spending more taxpayer resources arresting these journalists. In fact, we know after Georgia Fort and Don Lemon were arrested, we know that there were homes of journalists that were raided. We know that threatened prosecution against students protesting your actions and forced.
So not only were you guys allegedly raiding protesters' homes, you guys threatened prosecuting students who were protesting. You guys thought it was okay to protest. You guys thought it was okay to prosecute people for protesting. This reminds me of what happened during the civil rights movement, where if you protested with Dr. King or you protested with different civil rights leaders, you would be hosed down. The police would come out with dogs. They'd come out with pepper spray and gas canisters, treating this, more like a unlawful riot versus a peaceful protest. I mean, we're talking about Dr. King of all people, somebody who literally said, if somebody smack you, turn the other cheek, look the other way, let God handle it. And they were still treated like vermin. But you know what? Let's go to the reaction. Shout out to all 24 of you guys watching on all platforms. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Let's go.
Tech companies to remove apps used to track ISIS activities. But let's circle back to you protecting pedophiles and creeps, because I want to talk about the president and his possible involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. Now
on this part, you guys are about to see, look, she's cooking. But she's about to bring up facts that a lot of people just don't want to talk about. Right? So I'm gonna allow her to say it, and then I'm going to give my reaction. Let's go back to the video, guys.
I don't know what the president might have done with Jeffrey Epstein, but unlike this administration, I believe that facts matter. So let's talk about the facts. Fact number 1, Donald Trump is one of the most named people in the Epstein files. At least 5,000 files contains more than 38,000 references to Trump, his wife, or Mar-a-Lago. Fact number 2, Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell made young girls available to Trump on multiple occasions. For example, according to this file, Ghislaine Maxwell presented a young girl to President Trump who spent more than 20 minutes apparently flirting with her. Here's another example. This shows notes from FBI investigators that describe Jeffrey Epstein transporting a victim to Mar-a-Lago to meet with President Trump, where he bragged to Trump that, quote, "this is a good one." Now, I'm not saying that the president is a pedophile, but there is a lot of evidence in these files that suggests that he's very close friends with a lot of men who are pedophiles. What's crazy about all of this is just that this is a big cover-up. And this administration is engaged in it. In fact, this administration is complicit. But there are numerous others like...
Bro, I love when I hear a woman making, or anybody for the most part, but I love hearing a black woman, beautiful black woman, make a concise, accurate, non-biased argument. You know what I'm saying? It's different from listening to someone rant, which is okay sometimes, but when you listen to someone who's genuinely contextualizing a point, it's like poetry in motion. She's saying that this administration is complicit and allegedly covering up the facts from the American people, which is unpatriotic, it's un-American. And if these people will not serve us, the American people, properly, then we need to remove them from their positions via election. We need to elect them out of the position and then elect people to actually do what we want, them to do, which is basically unredact the files, show us everything. I thought when they released them files, we was going to get everything. I'm talking about like people names, everything. We was going to go down and see who was guilty, who was not guilty. But when I went to the website, I went through one of the pages, everything was redacted. And I'm not going to speculate into why. I'm just going to, in my own mind, this is just wrong. It's just that simple. I feel like it's wrong. I can't speculate into why. I don't want to do that. But I will say I feel like this is wrong. Any other case, we talk about everything. When Obama was being accused of not being from America, we looked up his birth certificate. We found out who his parents were, where they grew up at, where he lived at, every damn thing. And nothing was off the table. So I feel like that same energy should be held for President Trump. That's where I stand. Let's go.
How the DOJ is attempting to obstruct justice in the investigation of the rogue agents who have murdered American citizens, or how the DOJ seized voter data from Fulton County in an attempt to steal the 2026 midterm elections, or how federal agents have Tom Homan on tape accepting a bribe and your agency killed the investigation, or how your agency is ready to give...
Now, I first heard about that last night. Let's do a little Gemini test on that, because I need to see if this is true. First, let me make sure the audio is up. Make sure the audio is turned up on here. Hey, Gemini, I was listening to Jasmine Crockett, and she said that Thomas Homan had allegedly took a bribe on tape, and the Department of Justice, along with Pam Bondi, shut that investigation down. Is that true?
Representative Jasmine Crockett's claims reflect widespread reporting that Tom Homan was recorded by the FBI in September 2024, accepting $50,000 in cash inside a restaurant takeout bag. According to internal documents and multiple sources, the payment was part of a sting operation where undercover agents posed as businessmen seeking future government contracts. While the FBI and career prosecutors reportedly considered several felony charges, the Department of Justice closed the case in 2025 after President Trump took office, citing a lack of evidence that Homan agreed to specific official acts. Pam Bondi, during her Senate confirmation and subsequent hearings, has repeatedly refused to confirm the existence of the tapes or commit to releasing them, stating the matter was resolved before she took office. Would you like me to find the specific video of Crockett's exchange with Bondi?
No, but I would like you to find me all the information on that case before it was closed.
According to internal Department of Justice documents and multiple reports, here are the details of the investigation.
All right. Save this for me for later.
I've noted this case and the details regarding the investigation for you. I'll keep this context ready for whenever you want to pick the conversation back up.
Perfect. Nothing like an AI assistant, you guys. Nothing like it. Get you one.
accepting a bribe and your agency killed the investigation, or how your agency is ready to give the president a $230 million payday, which is unconstitutional. The Constitution is clear. The president shall not receive any payment except his salary while in office. The fact of the matter is that you will be remembered as one of the worst attorney generals in history, an attorney general who has prioritized obstruction over justice, corruption over the law, fealty to the president over loyalty to the Constitution. And Mr. Chairman, I will yield.
Gentlelady yields. Gentleman from Missouri is recognized. Excuse me, gentleman from Kansas, the Attorney General, former Attorney General, Mr. Schmidt is recognized.
Before she goes, man, I just want to say, man, shout out to Jasmine Crockett. Shout out to Black women. Black women are, we love you as a Black man. I just want to let you guys know we love you. We love you. We support you. We are, I'm going to do, y'all going to see Jasmine Crockett on my timeline very often because I want to help her get this message out to my audience, right? We're going to still be doing breakdowns of the manosphere and breaking all that stuff down. But I want to show you guys that we can have true conversations. We can represent, you know, because I'm a married man. I'm not going to claim to be a Christian, but I do pray to God every single day, right? I'm definitely not the best Christian, and I'm not the ideal Christian either. That's a fact. But what I will say is this. I'm somebody who is on, like, boots on the ground, whether it's in Milwaukee, whether it's in Chicago, whether it's in Detroit, I'm everywhere. And I want to show you guys that Black men do care. So I will be going out in different cities and different communities and doing videos with different real activists, real people, mayors, politicians, right? We're going to be moving forward. And I promise you this. I'm not just talking. This will be the only channel in this space that's going to have mayors, politicians. We're going to have city councilmen, councilwomen. We're going to bring them here to have conversations about what's best for our community. But the only way we do that is if we purge all of the degenerate content and focus more on the things that genuinely benefit us. Let's keep going.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and General Bondi, thanks for being here. Did you have anything you wanted to say before we talk?
I do. Thank you, Congressman. Thank you, my friend, for many years. I find it interesting that she didn't even want to try, Congresswoman Crockett, to ask any questions because she certainly did not condemn her leader, Hakeem Jeffries, for taking money from Jeffrey Epstein after Epstein was convicted. And I will be brief to give you your time, Congressman. This is what she didn't want to talk about. Texas, from Cuba, convicted, homicide, arson, weapon offense.
Convicted.
You know,
So what we
Estrada,
talking about? Convict
Texas,
some of these
convicted,
perpetrators that
homicide.
rape these women that are
Chairman,
sitting
time
behind you,
time
that
belongs
you
to the
refuse
gentleman
to even
from
acknowledge
Kansas.
they are here.
Time belongs to the
Texas.
gentleman from Kansas.
Mr. Chairman, could I have a few seconds
You
back
bet,
to make
you
up
bet.
for the yelling? Thank
bet.
you. General,
Thank
did you have
you,
anything
Congress.
further to say?
Texas, convicted of homicide. Cecil Joseph from Dominican Republic. Texas, convicted for kidnapping, rape. Khalid Khan from Afghanistan. That's why they want to talk about Epstein and not what's happening in their own states.
Thank you, General, and thank you for being here. And this has been quite a spectacle to observe today. I think it's sad. I ran for Congress because I thought we had serious problems in this country we wanted to try to fix together. And this performance today, not yours, General, but some of my colleagues, has not shored up my confidence that we are up to the task.
Another white man defending Pam Bondi. You thought I wasn't going to react to your little part at the end? Another white man defending Pam Bondi, basically saying, not yours, Attorney General, but, you know what I'm saying, other people, my other colleagues. No. We have women in our country who are allegedly being accosted, and the only thing y'all concerned about is Jasmine Crockett's fucking the way she speak, her vernacular, etc., etc. Y'all care more about that than convicting predators who have accosted young women, some of them minors, in our country. This is why I'm dedicating my channel to uncovering the truth. I've been trying to find a while, like, what we do. Our channel, specifically Darrel Long, the Simp Guide, We're going to do two things. We're going to uplift women of all races, black women, white women, Latinos. It don't matter. I'm telling you, I told my wife this morning. I said, we started with Norma Good. We're going to do pre-recordings and live streams, because once I do the pre-recording, right, I'm going to do the pre-recording on Monday. On Wednesdays, I want to see the people who support me: Marcy, Nay, Fear, Vixen, my wife. I'm gonna hit a Bronny Ron. I'm going to get a panel of individuals that's going to highlight these different black women. And listen, I'm gonna be honest. First, we're starting with the founders of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Founded it in 1908. We will be starting with Alpha Kappa Alpha and how black women, beyond all odds, still represented this country in the highest regard. We're going to talk about the woman from Hidden Figures, Katherine Johnson, right? We're going to do a whole video about her, about how she was an AKA who was helping America get to space. She was an AKA who was helping America get to space. And when we do that, we will change our algorithm, and then we will have the audience that we deserve. The black woman is God. That's a fact. Now, let's go to our next video before I finish up with my final act. It's actually going quite well. Let's talk about Fresh and Fit. So recently, Fresh and Fit, well, specifically Walter, or you guys might know him as Fresh, he was on Twitter complaining about the fact that their channel, Fresh and Fit, is demonetized. And Walter basically was upset that other channels like Sneeko, et cetera, they have been allowed, just Pearly Things, they have been allowed to rejoin YouTube's monetization program. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, because Fresh and Fit is still allowed to make content, YouTube monetization program allows you to get super chats, memberships, set up shops where you can buy merchandise, and also you get paid by views and advertisements, et cetera, et cetera. So Fresh and Fit is not allowed to do that right now because of different things that YouTube said that, you know, we're not okay with this. So not only was Fresh and Fit demonetized, but also their individual channels was also demonetized, right? Let's watch O'Shea Duke Jackson momentarily and let's see what happened here. And fair use, okay? I'm going to throw that over there. Hopefully that works. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to O'Shea. There's no beef. I still think you a mark, but it's no beef. Let's go.
We got some bad news, man. Is this the end, bro? Because we got some bad news, man.
And guys, the channel has been kicked off the YouTube Partner Program.
On August 2023, Fresh and Fit were removed from the YouTube Partner Program. For some of you guys who are just YouTube subscribers, you probably don't know what that means. It means that Fresh and Fit are still on YouTube. They can post content on YouTube, but they cannot get monetized from YouTube. In other words, if they were making hundreds of $1,000s a month.
And let me say this too, right? Fresh and Fit used to have the #1 YouTube channel, like basically, period. Like they had the #1 YouTube show when it comes to like how people spend money in the chat. I haven't seen nobody spend more money in the chat outside of like Kevin Samuels. They was really putting in a lot of work. You get what I'm saying? So Fresh and Fit, I remember going over there. I probably spent $50 with them before. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to advertise my channel. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. They was that, you know, like they would highlight somebody's shit for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I was getting so many subscribers off that shit. But the whole point is this. a lot of people was hating on them. A lot of people prayed for their downfall, but they also played a big part in bringing themselves to demonetization, specifically Myron.
They can still post, but they are not getting one red dime.
Damn.
Now, when O'Shea said that like they're not getting one red dime, I disagree, because there's multiple ways to monetize platform here on YouTube, and you can get Cash Apps, PayPals, all that stuff. They have all that shit set up, and they have enough people that support them. When they go on Rumble, et cetera, they're going to send them money too. They're probably still making $50,000, $100,000 a month. That's a fact. My wife says, "Hey, honey, can I text you? They have a lot of good food here, and I thought maybe you wanted me to bring some food home. You good?" I'm gonna text you off the Galaxy because I'm using every other phone right now, babe. So I'm gonna text you off the Galaxy. And listen, guys, shout out to Samsung. Guys, I'm doing a tech channel soon. Well, it's already set up, but I'm going to be doing a tech channel and showing you guys all of the devices I use. I get so many, let me turn this on, off real quick. I gotta do this quickly. I get so many questions about this camera, and this is just the iPhone 17 Pro Max. And I'm using a 4K USB to get the best latency out of the camera. And this up here, as you can see, because of all the light that's coming in, it doesn't have the best projection, right? If I turn it around, it'd be a better picture. But this camera, make no mistake about it, is actually my favorite camera because it moves, right? It moves. It's AI. It has a microphone built into it. It's amazing. It really is. But so many people have become fond of the colors on the iPhone 17 Pro Max that I've just grown to just use this for most of my filmmaking or live streaming. So, but babe, I'll text you on here. And also, I'm going to do a full review about how I feel about, the Galaxy. If you guys don't know, Galaxy made a phone where the screen basically can fold. It's super dope. But again, I'll get into all of that on my tech channel, and I will post that maybe on my community wall in a few weeks when I actually maybe have 10 videos already fully edited professionally. But let's get back to the content and hear why Fresh and Fit was in their feelings.
Getting one red dime.
Damn.
This caused a real big issue for Fresh and Fit because no longer could they rely on their bread and butter. I believe Fresh and Fit was the number 1 or number 2 or top 3 super chatted channel in the world, just receiving $1 to $2 million in super chats as it was. And that forced them to really go hard on Rumble. Now, don't get me wrong. They are doing pretty good on Rumble, but Rumble isn't like YouTube. YouTube continues to grow and has a wider audience. You can kind of cut your clips up and get monetized there. And not only did Fresh and Fit,
I want to push back on that too, right? Because I love YouTube, but I'll say this: I've seen Myron and them have 20,000 people over there. You feel me? And when they just doing like the Rumble only stream, they have 40,000 people over there. And I think why they enjoy it is because they can make money and say literally whatever they want to say without having any problem. They can say whatever they want, play music, play whatever content without worry about copyright strikes, none of that kind of stuff. Rumble is a like free for all type platform. I'm not even gonna lie, I like Rumble. But O'Shea does have a point about how you can make more money on YouTube. YouTube is it's a bigger platform. It's owned by Google, so they have more connections to more people, to more corporations that will give you ad revenue. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what you want to do, right? People like Steven Crowder, et cetera, these people are thriving on Rumble. So the gimmick that these YouTubers will tell you about, oh, Rumble is trash, yada, yada, yada. My advice is to try to monetize on all platforms. Maybe take it one at a time if you have to, but if you can find a way to monetize all platforms, that'll probably be the best thing for you to do. Let's go.
Get demonetized from YouTube. All of their individual channels got demonetized from YouTube. So Walter Weeks, aka Fresh CEO's personal channel was demonetized. Myron Gaines and his subsequent channels were all monetized. making it literally impossible for them to make money on the platform. But there's more. In January 2026, YouTube updated some of these guidelines, and even some people who were banned before were able.
All right, like I said, so some people was able to come back because I don't want to hear everything. I didn't like some people was able to come back. So I want to show you guys what this nigga Walter did. He went online because even I saw this, and he made like 9 different long ass posts. I guess trying to expose YouTube for being a fraud network that don't actually, you know what I'm saying? I guess he's trying to say that these people was censoring him somehow, some way. Watch this.
YouTube reinstate fresh and fit monetization and stop targeting conservatives. We've been demonetized since August 2023, reapplied to YouTube partner program multiple times, been denied without clear reasons or direct dialogue. So we have been forced to go public. Woo! In January 2026, YouTube updated advertiser-friendly guidelines, non-graphic discussions, the things I talked about there, sexual harassment, self-harm, all of that. YouTube called old rules too restrictive. We restructured to compliant financial with 0 strikes. Yet we were denied on January 14, 2026. And he's tagging all these people on YouTube. Now, another reasons why YouTube is basically opening their playbook is because of the rise of other platforms. You have Facebook monetization now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into all that. So at the end of the day, you can see these posts from from Walter, who is fresh. And basically, I believe they're desperate. I believe they desperately want to get that monetization back. They was making, like they said, $1 million a year, just off super chats alone, right? $1 to $2 million a year in super chats alone. He's claiming that the monetization ended, I guess good business on YouTube side and on their side, saying that YouTube is taking a loss of $300K to $600K per year, which I don't think YouTube care about losing $600K. They don't want to support y'all, bro, because y'all be saying racist shit. Y'all be saying shit that like YouTube can't really get along with. They can't really push it. Then you have this other one right here. You have channels like Whatever Podcast, Rollo Tomasi, Access Vegas, Pearl Davis, The Crucible, No Fugazi, Tim Pool, and other debate and social commentary channels have all been able to get super chats. So now he takes like pictures in everybody chats and he goes online and he I guess he screenshots them and tags YouTube and say, well, if these people can make money, why can't I make money? Well, I mean, these people, even though they might be fucked up, they not as messed up as you guys were, wearing Klansman hoodies and all that shit. Then Fresh goes in his last post, I guess he talked about how they have no active strikes, they have no community strikes, yada yada yada, and they feel like they're getting the bad rap in this because their channel is not being allowed to be monetized. But Pearl, for example, she did an interview with Nick Fuentes and she was allowed to be monetized again. So they're saying that there's some discrimination here. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe so. I believe that they're handling this situation as they should. As they should. And there's going to be a lot of other individuals who are taken offline because, and that's why I'm not doing the things that I used to do, because at the end of the day, I want to keep the channel. You feel me? I want to be able to like genuinely keep the channel. That's why a part of me, even when I react to this video with Sharon and Tommy, and that's how we're about to finish the day out. Even when I react to the video with Sharon and Tommy, I might have to take the video down and re-edit it to remove the curse words, because the language you're about to hear from Tommy Sotomayor on Sharon Bracey's channel is part of the reason why we have women like Jasmine Crockett fighting in these committee hearings, because men like Sharon Bracey and Brownsville, because Brownsville was also in this clip, they allow men like Tommy Sotomayor to have a platform where he can disrespect women, where he can disrespect anybody black, but mainly black women, and do absolutely nothing about it. Pause. Guys, I just got generation 2 of the Ray-Ban Metas. I just picked these up yesterday. These are not the original ones you guys have been seeing me wearing. This is generation 2, and I am very impressed. For the fact, listen, they have 3K video recording on here now. I think you can record up to like 6 minutes, which is amazing. And now, oh my god, the best part, 8 hours of fucking battery life. Ciao. I don't even turn this motherfucker off now. I love Ray-Ban Meta. Back to the topic though. So while Sharon is over there trying to be a fake version of me, right? He's allowing Tommy Sotomayor, a man who black women removed off YouTube, he's allowing Tommy Sotomayor to come on his channel, and disrespect black queens. Okay, let me refresh real quick. I'll be right back. Yay. My second camera. Yay. And let's go back to the video of Mr. Bracey. Cha. All right, now let's go back to the video of Mr. Bracey. And they used to be called Solution-Based Gang, but they had to change their name to the Wildest Wake Up Show. And you're about to see why, because a lot of these men in these spaces that claim to have solutions, like a Mr. Bracey or Mr. Brownsville, they don't actually have solutions. What they're actually doing, outside of trying to copy me, is clout chase. They're clout chasing moments. Even recently today, Aunt T, who is a far more successful content creator, is over there trying to teach them gems and lessons, and they refuse to listen because they believe they know everything. Okay, so I'm not going to put it on the big screen because Sharon will copyright strike me. And I will throw up the fair use joint. Okay, that's just what it is. Now, for those of you who are watching on a small little vertical screen, I urge you to go over to the horizontal screen. Okay, it looks better over there, but either way, let's get busy. Let's see what happened here with Sharon Bracey. Let's see what it looks like to defend black women.
That ain't no white woman at all.
Hey Tommy, I believe when I was in high school, I did have anyway.
Sharon, you have a Caucasian wife now. So I mean, we don't care about, listen guys, I have to say this. Once we get 30, 40, and Sharon is a grandfather. He's a grandfather. We don't care about what you did in high school. Gotta stretch real quick, guys. Oh yeah. That feels good. I had to shake that Keisha. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be associated with these bandits. Let's continue.
Shut up,
Sharon. Shut up. Yeah. You incriminate yourself. Shut up.
Asked for a white woman. She has zero proof this woman's white.
Okay, so Bob Cherry found a where he wanted to find.
No, that's wait a minute, he's lying. That is that nigga's name. You dumbass nigga.
What dumbass? Whoa, Bomb Cherry, you said you had respect. I ain't called you out your name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Now, admittedly, Bomb Cherry did call him a dumbass nigga. However, Brownsville is there. I remember what Brownsville told me one of the last time we spoke, and I have no beef with you, Brownsville, if you're watching. I actually respect you, whether you respect me or not. I don't want to. Darrel said he respect me, but you see, I don't respect Darrel. That's cool. Before you even go online and say that, that's cool. right? How the things that I do, I don't base it off what another man does. But I respect Brownsville. He said, Darrel, you need to learn that being a man means you gotta, Darrel, you can't be doing what the ladies doing. Us as men, we must always defend the queens, because if we don't, Darrel, okay, like Darrel, if we don't, Darrel, then we become just like the queens, Darrel. Why should they respect us? They respect me. They respect my cousin. They respect everybody with the last name Bracey. But they don't respect y'all niggas. They don't respect the angry man. The angry woman is the rim-tastic. So much bullshit, bro. Meanwhile, you're hosting conversations where black women are about to be completely disrespected. Let's go.
I apologize.
No. You are sorry. Because you don't sit up there and told these motherfuckers before I came up here, we got respect. And because we had a disagreement, you done called me out my motherfucking name.
Listen, we can let it, I apologize. We can
No, ain't there one of you fuck ass niggas.
That's up to you. We can keep it going, or you can.
I got Sharon laughing. And on other thoughts, I will do a big screen joint. Where is it at? Where's my other one at? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let me put it right here. Yeah. Because we only got to see the people who's actually involved. So let's go ahead and do that. Make it a little bit bigger right here. You feel me? That way I can take up most of the screen. Y'all know how that go, man. You got to take up most of the screen, bro. You feel me? Otherwise, they try to be on that bullshit. And I'm going to throw the comments up, all right? Let's get to this, man.
Take my
That nigga's a punk ass nigga. The nigga that left you, he a punk ass nigga. I'm not. Don't talk to me like that. Because I ain't never disrespected you. I ain't never disrespected you.
I apologize.
Okay, she apologized.
Keep going. What you gonna do, baby?
They done turned online and show the fuck out for no reason.
Let's move it forward.
Sharon is infamous for saying, oh, I don't allow people who disrespect black women on my panel. But here, Darrel Long, the true Sim guy, the one and only, Sharon's father, right? I'm the one who's going to expose that Tommy Sotomayor is allowed on Sharon Bracey's channel, right? Tommy Sotomayor is allowed, I'm on some bullshit. Tommy Sotomayor is allowed on Sharon Bracey's channel. He's allowed to disrespect black women. He's allowed to Now, I don't want to go on Sharon's channel. I actually don't want Sharon to come on my channel. And if he come over here, we're going to block him. Any channel I'm blocked at, we blocking y'all. That's a fact. I know y'all been hating because we're doing more views than y'all. I know y'all been hating. It's all good though. I know y'all been hating because y'all got the same people. Y'all have your audience haven't grown, panels haven't grown, content hasn't grown. Child. I'm back.
I have no reason to talk to you.
Ella is insane.
About me.
Okay.
I'll let y'all go back and talking about me.
Okay.
You got enough respect for yourself.
You hopped your ass up here.
Listen. Well, anyway.
You know, you're right. Hey,
remember, you read it. You read it and then told me I'm wrong.
Y'all have a good night, bro.
She was 20.
Bye,
yeah, you know you bet you let nigga, you know you better go.
Then Diva just said, bye, bitch. The disrespect is intolerable. It's unfathomable. It's intolerable. It's unfathomable.
Because I know you ain't fucking around with me, nigga. I respect you.
Spoke to you the same fucking way, sir. Happened with that woman. If you'd have done it, I'd have spoke to you the same fucking way, sir. So you waited till I left to try and act real big and claim I did something different to a woman that I would do to a man. And that ain't what fuck happened. You sit up there like the fucking fan you were with your fucking ski mask on your head in the middle of 90-degree weather talking shit.
So why didn't you jump bad when Tariq stepped to you? Why were you calling for Vlad?
Ma'am, I got it. Go watch the video, Sharon. Go watch the video, Sharon. And
you didn't do nothing. Oh, my bad. Y'all can't see the people that's actually fighting. So you didn't do anything. When fucking, when, what's bro name? When Tariq Nasheed actually pulled your card, you literally did nothing. You know what I'm saying? You sat there like the little hoe that you are, and he pulled your card. That's just a fact. I'm about to run it up on Tommy content. I'm telling y'all right now, the same way I ran it up on Anton content, I actually made a list of 18 people who we're going to be doing content on. We're going to run it up. Run it up. We're going to run it up.
See if I didn't talk the exact same way I'm talking now.
No, you didn't. You was glad you gonna do this to me? Glad you.
No, sir, go
set
watch
you up
the
for
video.
something. You
And
certainly
this is
did
why
have
when people
the
get
Guys, in the edit, I'll add the video in. Tommy's lying. In the video, when I break this down, when I edit all 3 parts and post it, I'll add that part in for you guys. Tommy's lying. He didn't do anything. He sat down in the seat and said, Vlad, you gonna do this to me, Vlad? You gonna do this to me, Vlad? You set me up, Vlad? I didn't know he was coming. Clearly he knew. Just like Tariq just magically was there at the same time as Tommy. No. You got set up and you got exposed like Anton did.
bitch's ass, I have no problem.
Right over you, and you were still seated, sir. Anybody who walks up on you aggressively, you're not.
See how Sharon sitting there not saying shit? That's why it says Sharon's Bracey silence on Tommy Sotomayor. Y'all wonder why that's the title. Because he was silent. You see, I don't have to spin narratives. It's titled, he was silent because he was silent. You see, when it's time to actually hold the black men accountable, like Brownsville claims, I'm the only one actually doing it. I'm the only one actually doing it. I actually got a video on Sharon Bracey's channel where Brownsville claims that he believed the men of this space is scared of me. That the reason why they won't hold me accountable is because they are afraid of me. Make of that what you will.
Going to remain seated. You gonna stand up, right? That's just normal. But you were still seated.
I don't know. And sir, now you see why I'm talking about this bitch. I literally said, go watch.
Your mama's a bitch. Your mama's a bitch. You Tariq.
See how quiet he is? See how he holding his hands? See, I can understand Brownsville being quiet because he's trying to be on some gentlemanly shit by respecting the debate, the engagement, the rules of engagement when it comes to debate. It means you allow somebody to speak uninterrupted. But Sharon being the host, why are you allowing PhD to be called a bitch? And again, this is all about Sharon's silence. Watch how silent he is.
That's what you is. You a bitch. You niggas outside down a reunion, bitch.
You didn't have nothing to do with it, nigga. You didn't have nothing to do with it.
You a bitch boy. You a fuck boy. That's
had nothing to do.
Not only is Sharon silent, but as the host of the show, you just saw he switched Brownsville to PhD, so he's okay with pitting women against men, while also claiming to be a protector of those same women. I see no protection. You can let me know what you see. I see no protection. I see a man that's silent. I see a man that's playing a YouTube game and move PhD with the Tommy, not so they can have a productive conversation and he can protect her, but so they can get a YouTube clip. Let's go watch.
You didn't have nothing to
You
do
a
with
bitch
it.
boy. You a fuck boy.
You didn't have nothing to do. You didn't.
Call for the white man to come save your ass. Call for the white man to come save your ass.
I don't ask to
Face
speak
the
to this
fucking white
bitch,
woman.
but she
When
keeps
that white
speaking
woman
to
made
me.
a fool
No
out of you,
reason
black
why
ass.
she.
Another time, second time, she done called her the B word. Sharon is silent. We're gonna start calling him Silent Bracey. Bracey Daniels. We got a lot of nicknames for him. Sharon is not somebody who's going to defend black women. When it was time to defend Miserable and Jealous, he spoke up immediately. When it was time to defend Flora against Jay Prince, he spoke up immediately. But I guess when you have a YouTube legend on your show, they get a pass. They can talk about black women and call them bitches on the Sharon Bracey show. But these are the men that is claiming to be defenders of women. Let's see how they defend this woman.
That white woman made a fool out your black ass.
Exactly. As Tommy is basically barking, trying to make it seem like black women act like dogs. Watch the owner of the show, Sharon Bracey, SBG. Watch how he reacts and remains silent on this.
Why does she keep doing it?
Someone Alvin
Make a fool out your black ass.
Y'all are nuts.
It is on Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, yes.
That's all Sharon has said. Y'all are nuts. Y'all are nuts. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, guys. You guys are nuts. Listen, man, hit the super chat, man. Y'all know why we doing this.
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain. That shit crazy. The problem.
What are we gonna do about this, ladies and gents? What are we to do? Let's keep going.
Nuts.
It is on Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, yes.
She won't even just leave me the fuck alone.
I won't.
She keep talking to somebody that ain't bothering him. She can't help herself. Just keep on doing it. This is a bitch in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. This is a black bitch in a nutshell. You would not have a white woman doing this. A white woman.
Oh, you know that white woman be punching everybody on your ass, just like a white woman.
Sharon, what? No genuine input. No, hey guys, I don't allow this on my show. I'm not doing this, etc., etc. People can spin whatever narrative they want to spin, but if I was to bring Tyranny up here right now, she would tell you, and I would show you that I dropped Tommy, then I dropped her, and I dropped Tommy, and I dropped her. That's taking action. Tommy could have left, and I would have never got a 4-hour stream out of him. But I was willing to take that chance to defend black women. Sharon Bracey, as you see, is not. He is not a simp god. He is a charlatan. And this is why we, for the next 6 months, we're going to be breaking down content. As long as Sharon Bracey has this content public, available for me to make, content and, under the guise of fair use, commentary, scholarship, research, we're going to be breaking that down. Y'all thought Anton Daniels was the only one that, had a target on his back? No.
Bro, you go viral, bro.
Leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
That's what the person asked. I don't want to talk to this bitch.
That's what a white woman
trying to talk to me. Why? Did I fuck you at some point and didn't call you back? Ma'am, can you explain to me? Why? Did I fuck you at some point and didn't call you back? Ma'am, can you explain?
What? Tommy going crazy. Did I fuck you, bitch? I don't want to talk to this bitch. I don't want to talk to this whole bitch, black bitch, the white woman better, bitch. He goes, Sharon. What? Fucking spirit fingers. What? Oh my gosh. Tommy's going crazy. What? Oh my. This is the man that is trying to steal my gig as the true simp guy. The true nigga that will crash out over black women on these spaces. Y'all talking about a man that's married to a white Russian immigrant. This man is married to a white Russian immigrant, and you're wondering why he is not defending the black woman's honor. And you're wondering why he's allowing somebody like Tommy Sotomayor, who I will repeat, 14,000 women signed a petition to get him removed, and Sharon Bracey, who is married to a white Russian immigrant, platformed him so he can disrespect black women. remained silent the entire conversation. And when Tommy said he fucked PH Diva, the only thing Sharon had to say wasn't, Tommy, please stop. This is disrespectful. We don't condone ourselves. We don't move like this. We are Christians. We are good men. We are married men, blah, blah, blah. No. He says, what? 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 Oh my God. What? This is crazy. The Wildest Wake Up Show. Crazy. Oh my God. Let's go ahead. Let me show y'all this shit, man. It's diabolical. PH Diva, come over here to the real nigga team. Come over to the real nigga team. You know who started Set Nation? Baby, you don't gotta deal with the bullshit. You come over here and fuck with me. I won't allow you to be disrespected. Ask Jalen. Ask Miserable and Jealous. They over there rocking with y'all. Ask Genesis. Ask the LA girl. I didn't allow Dark Lake and others to disrespect them. You too can be under my umbrella, baby. Let me know.
Like a white woman that
Bro,
tried to put on
you go viral, bro.
right?
Leave me alone.
And you found out she was
Leave me
fucking
alone.
somebody, right? Oh, okay,
Is what
that's
the
what
person
the white
asked.
woman do,
I don't want to talk to this
right?
bitch.
That's what a white woman
trying
do.
to talk to me.
She'll sit
Why?
there and make
Did
a
I
fool
fuck
of
you at some
and
point?
you
You didn't call you back.
organize her
Ma'am,
from
can you
everybody,
explain to me?
giving her all
You
your
wanna talk
money,
to me
and then
At all.
you
I have
be
no
fucking
idea
all your
why
friends,
you want to
nigga.
keep
And
talking
you
to me.
know that
And I
from
want you to know
experience,
something,
because that's
Iran.
what the white
These
bitch did to
motherfuckers
your
don't
black
respect you
ass, right?
or your
So
show.
don't sit up here and
If
tell
I
us what
was
a
on
white
my
woman
show
won't do.
and I told a
And you made a
motherfucker,
fool out of
I
your
don't
black
want you to
ass
talk to this
and was
person.
fucking all
This
your
is my
goddamn
guest.
friends. Stop
You're
it,
gonna
nigga.
keep
Stop
fucking
it,
with
nigga.
them?
It
This
sounds like
woman
playing two movies at the same time.
Stop it,
her show.
nigga.
I bet you shit wouldn't want you to do this shit
Stop
to her
it,
show.
nigga.
Why
Tell
not?
us about how the
And
white
then these
woman was fucking
motherfuckers
your
talk about
friend.
some, why is he
No,
yelling?
tell us.
Black women, Russian women from across the seas. Is this protection? Brownsville, is this protection? You know, Darrel. My cousin can do what he want to do, Darrel. Now, Darrel, you done a lot of despicable things in this space, Darrel. That's why nobody want to work with you, Darrel. That's why you living a bad life and you downtrodden, Darrel. You downtrodden. You fucked up. We winning over here. We got Russian bitches, African hoes. We got everything over here at SBG. Wildest Wake Up, bitch. Don't ever come at my cousin again, Darrel. We better men than you, Darrel. We don't go online talking about people kids, Darrel. We don't go online talking about people wives, Darrel. But we will allow Tommy Sotomayor to do all of those things on our platform in our presence without any type of pushback at all. Shout out to Gore with the $10 super chat, man. They mad we monetized. They mad about that, Gore.
Ooh, cash make the coochie go woo woo.
I had people asking me, how you get monetized so fast? Because I'm better at YouTube than you. That's why. That's why. Join my Patreon. Join my Patreon. And I'll teach you how. For $45 a month. Okay? Gore, thank you. He said, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Listen, this video is short. I gotta go around 2:30. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of time left. Black Dahlia says, is this what Sharon calls solutions?
That's true.
Black Dahlia, you tell.
That's true.
You tell me. Let's keep going.
He's
White
yelling,
woman
bitch.
was fucking your
Why
friend.
would you say
So
why
since
I'm
you telling
yelling?
us about
Are you
what a
not
white
gonna ask
woman
when this
to do?
bitch is yelling?
Tell us
Are you
how
not
that
gonna
how
ask
she was
this
fucking
bitch
your
why she
friend.
keeps saying what she's saying?
Since you telling
I
us,
don't get
right?
it. But again,
Right.
sir, if you want to
No,
run your show like this,
Look at Sharon. Eyes closed, don't know what the fuck to do. Look at him. Is this your cane? Is this your cane? Look at him. Frustrated. Don't know what the fuck to do. Don't know what the fuck to do. This cannot be your cane. Is this what he gonna do in the moment with a black woman is being attacked? He's gonna throw both of his hands up in frustration and close his eyes like a bitch. This is how black people became enslaved, because we don't want to talk about it. But I'll talk about it. The white man, the white man came over and conquered the black man and took the black women and the black children, because we have people like Sharon Bracey that will see black women being attacked, and instead of him doing something about it, I'm not even talking about putting his life on the fucking line. He could have just pressed one button and Tommy is off the panel. He reset in the temperature. But instead, what do we get? A black man that won the clout chase, a black man that's willing to go the Brokeback Mountain to get money. Let me show y'all the clip.
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain.
Sharon Bracey is willing to go to Brokeback Mountain over 99 cents. Watch it again.
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain.
That's they came.
You can, but you got a stupid bitch that don't respect the fact that your show don't run this way. When this bitch ain't
Because you're an
saying
attention whore, nigga. You made a fucking grand edit.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna see how
I'm leaving. And then 2 seconds later, you brought your stupid black ass right back here. It go take your ass on to do something.
This bitch.
Goofy ass nigga. Then Tommy left and he let Tommy back up. Let Tommy back up again. The same thing, bro. And watch again. Watch this.
No, we don't. No.
Y'all ain't no shit like that.
No, we don't.
See that screen there? That shit. My daughter walked up and said, "It's bigger than me." Damn right. Walk her friends over there. Look.
Hey, but so the main problem that we be having, Tommy, seriously, the main problem that we having is that a lot of men, they want to come and challenge all the shit that you do, all the shit that me and you and Brownsville, all the things that we agree with today, because only a few things that we kind of ding.
You see how he aligns himself. Pay attention. You see how he aligns himself in this clip with Tommy. Pay attention.
The problem that we having is that a lot of men, they want to come and challenge all the shit that you do, all the shit that me and you and Brownsville, all the things that we agree with today.
We, us. He is a bandit. He is a Tommy Sotomayor fan. He is an Anton Daniels fan. He is an Angry Man fan. He is an Izzy Band's fan. He is a Darrel Long fanatic. That's just the facts. That's just the facts, man. Listen, Sharon was over there begging today. Begging. You know what? Let's go.
There's only a few things that we kind of didn't agree with. It's just like really more, it was minor words. It was really more semantics that we didn't agree with.
Sharon, do you know why when he asked me, do you affiliate?
The only things that Sharon claims that they don't disagree on is a few minor words. So you didn't disagree on everything he was saying about PhD, about how he was fucking her and how she's a bitch and all the rest of that stuff. You guys mostly agree. You, him, and Brownsville. You guys. But then you want to one day be a simp, one day be a manosphere nigga, one day be a simp, one day be a manosphere nigga, and you wonder why your channel has never grown. You wonder why I come along, I'm getting 6,000, 7,000 views, and I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. I got y'all panicking, figuring out what's y'all next step. There is no next step. The only thing y'all can do is submit to the king. Because what I'm going to do is continuously expose how we have black men who are demonstrating weakness. Black men on these spaces in particular. Not that we're making this about race, right? Not that we're not saying that white men and everybody else don't have these same different qualities in their own culture. However, we must start within our own community in order to hold people genuinely accountable. When we have black women saying, oh yeah, I don't feel protected, these niggas is weak, yada yada yada, and then we see a black man breaking bread with a nigga that just disrespected a black woman on his show, a black woman that is giving her free labor by being there. It goes to show you that we are the problem. We need to address the weak people in our society and figure out how we can cultivate strength from them. Let's go.
With any of these groups, I said no. I'm one of the biggest people who speak out against them. I said I hate these niggas. These niggas get online saying shit and shit they don't do. These niggas was lames in real life, got online and started following my playbook, took what I said and bastardized it. That's why I told you there's a difference. Jesus wasn't a Christian. The Christians decided to make the fucking laws that he had nothing to do with. They decided to make it whatever they wanted to be. I was the nigga they decided to follow. And what many of these niggas did was say, oh, he got money for being online and he got bitches. So I'm going to say the same thing and I can get money and bitches too.
You see how Tommy, in the presence of Brownsville and Mr. Bracey, can speak in such a vulgar manner when it comes to black women. And this is what black women are talking about when they say that black men have not cultivated a culture that will defend black women, defend their honor from anybody, from domestically and abroad. That means within our own community, within our own race, and outside. The great Malcolm X said that black men will never be respected until black women is protected. Right? We're going to push that in 2026. Black men will never be respected until black women is protected. Listen, I need some chat engagement. Hashtag black men will never be respected until black women are protected. Truly protected, Sharon, not a false protection.
That's what happened.
Was that you or was that Kevin Samuels?
That was me, nigga. I was way prior to Kevin Samuels.
I think another thing that you get plagued with is the comment of you saying that black women cannot get raped by people. I don't know the exact terminology what happened.
Sharon, you're pathetic. I showed your cousin Brownsville that exact clip. Why beat around a bush when you can just go and have the commentary? This is why they will never follow you. This is why you only have my leftovers at your channel. You'll never get the B Taylors of the world like I had. You'll never get the Press Sellers of the world like I had. You'll never get the Pink Pill podcast like I had. You'll never get these big names at your channel. You are a charlatan. And the one thing that the black woman never trusts is a black man married to a non-black woman. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I'm pretty sure you know the whole story. Would you like to clear up? Would you like, because I don't know the full story, so would you like to clear up whatever was said there?
Yes, because these people will tell y'all what I said instead of letting y'all hear what I said. Have you ever?
Wrong. I literally played the clip. Let's go.
Ever notice they never let y'all hear what I said when they say the most extreme shit?
I actually did, but because Sharon Pussy, Brownsville, like I said, I got respect for him. He came to my channel that day. I said, Brownsville, let me show you this shit. He watched it. He said, Darrel, I'm gonna take this to my cousin. I'm gonna see what my cousin want to do about this, yo. But that's his show, yo. I can't make him do nothing. So he's fully aware of it. What is he doing? Quiet.
They should just let you hear it, but they don't. Why not? Go on. Tell me why you think they don't let you hear me say it.
Sharon don't let you hear it. I had Tommy, if you was here right now, I would have no problem going to your videos and exposing what you have said. But you don't want to come here. And I can't go there. So the truth will never be out unless they come here. This is why the audience will always see what y'all don't understand, why the audience always come back to me, despite how much of a demon I can allegedly be. They don't call me a liar. And if they say I'm lying, ask them to establish and elaborate on that point, right? Don't just say it. Make it believable. Show us proof how somebody lied. I remember, because Vixen not here right now, but I remember when Miserable and Jealous said, oh, I never said that you was trying to fuck Vixen. I see you never said that? No, you lying ass nigga. Okay. So Vixen, now I got to go to the text messages and unfortunately show them. And I did. And Vixen said, God damn, because she saw it. Why Vixen be supporting you so much? Why she be sending you $50 and $100 and all that stuff almost every other day? You must be fucking this bitch. I said, I've never met her a day in my life. Never even spoke to her. Don't know what her voice sound like. People be making them shit in their own minds.
Because it don't fit their narrative.
Exactly.
Thank you.
There you. Hey.
You. That's why they tell y'all don't talk to me directly. Have y'all noticed almost every show I go?
Tommy, they say the same thing about me. It's like you're right and you're wrong because you're trying to, you're telling a lie and kind of glazing sprinkles of truth over it. They will tell people not to talk to people because they don't want to know the actual truth. But I don't do that. I would bring you up and play the video, then allow you to respond to what you said in the moment. Let's go.
They say, why y'all talking to Tommy? Don't let him up there. Because they know if you talk to me, you'll get a different of opinion than the 5-minute clip they sent you or that you saw on me. You'll get to hear me. Now, let me tell you, what I was doing is like I made a joke last night and the dude got mad at me because I made the joke. It was a white woman on my video. I said, we know you white. We can tell by the way you use punctuation when you was writing your sentences. Black folks, I don't like that. Wait a minute.
I don't need that.
But wait.
But you gotta get back to the goddamn story you're supposed to originally talk about.
What I said.
Yeah, Sharon, pandering to Tommy, allowing him to basically do anything on a panel, allowing him to pedestalize white women, which, you know, it makes sense when you have a non-black wife. To me, is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Hey, my videos on TikTok is going nutty. Let's go.
We know you white because you don't have no seasoning in your food. No black person came up there and said, don't be generalizing whites.
I don't like seasoning anyway, Tommy.
So what I'm saying is
what black men don't like their food seasoned? What black, one that's married, do I gotta finish it? I just saw something on TikTok. This shit hilarious. Never mind. Let's keep going.
Comedy, as long as I'm making fun and calling white people unseasoned chicken, saying white people can't dance, that's funny. But if I use a stereotype that other people have against blacks, then you're upset. Don't make jokes if you ain't prepared to have a joke kick back. I can't make a joke towards you, Sharon, and then get mad at what you say back.
That is fine. All right. So I could agree with that, but I want to know the story so this way I don't make characterized.
That comment, I pointed out, I said, okay, and you can look this up, the government stats are.
Sharon will allow Tommy to take over his panel because it benefits him because he feel like people want to hear from Tommy. Bro, you can't make this shit up. All right, man. I'm about to shut this down soon and then get the editing done.
The numbers are really, really low, almost non-existent, of white men raping black women. Do black men do it? Yes. White men, it damn near don't exist. But white women get raped by black men, oh, that number's pretty damn high. So my thought was, and I said as a statement, black women aren't getting raped by white men. They willingly sleep with them. White men don't have to grape them. Black women are willingly doing it. You ever heard of a guy by the name of DJ Kid? You ever heard that name?
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
What
that's
the fuck are we talking about now? Again, he will allow him to take over the whole damn panel, say a whole bunch of fucking nonsense after he literally just called these women on the panel a whole bunch of black bitches, man. Listen, that's all we had here for today. You're like, damn, I just got here. That's all we got for today. I'm going in and out. Y'all gonna see me doing a lot of live streams, a lot of pre-recordings, because I don't be having time to do 10-hour shows. I need to get my point across, not be overwhelmed with topics, and not be fatigued 4 hours into the show. Absolutely not. And we get more subscribers from shorts. That's the facts. So I will see y'all in the next video, which is going to be this evening. I have other topics I need to go over. Let's run that down a little bit. That one. Okay. Channels that we're going to be reacting to. We have Gospel of Tommy. This might be risky. Anton Lapive, Room 9. Anton adjacent content. Riva TV is a great source of content. The Little Clover. We're going to be covering all politics moving forward, all sports, right? Me and my brother, we have a sports channel. I'm going to cultivate that and put time into that. Fellas, go check that out, okay? Hey, what's up, Gore? And hey, Fearless. Then we're going to be covering a lot of Black women history content. It's going to be super simpish around this bitch. I actually had ChatGPT and Gemini and Claude all produce a list of the top 100 most influential Black women, and I'm going to do a pre-recording about every single one of them, and y'all better watch it, because I'm going to flood the algorithm with this content so much to the point where they're not going to be able to say, oh, Darrel's only focused on anti-content. No, we're going to be the only one focused on history, education, things that's genuinely important to society, while at the same time making content that has value, entertainment value to individuals, maybe like Gore, and people who want a little bit of mess. We're going to be covering food content. Me and my wife, look out for that. And because, hey, Gore, bro, I got the new Ray-Bans. You know what I'm saying? Generation 2. Bro, these Generation 2, fire. They fire. You feel me? Bro, 8 hours of battery life. 3K camera recording. Like, I had to. We're doing family content. My wife is doing a show that's going to be basically called like Reading with Aegon. So as you guys know, she is a teacher. She is finishing up she's basically done with her master's degree. She only has one class left, and it's going to be done at the end of March or June, something like that. So after that, they already offer her a lot of money in Vegas, and she has already accepted, but she's pregnant right now, so we got to work that out. But again, family content, make sure you guys look out for that. Oh, shout out to Izzy Bands. We have a few videos over there that I need to actually review. My wife says that I missed the gender reveal. No, my wife. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Thank you, baby. Content. I had to write that down. Good one. I see your comment, Gore. I'm jealous now. I'm not Gore. I'm jealous as fuck. My wife says she has 2 classes, so maybe I should write down 19 education. Okay. Yeah, my wife has 2 classes left, not 1 class, y'all. Either way go, she be done. Gore says he got the Oakley Metas. Bro, I just saw a review on them bitches. Bro. I just saw a review on them bitches, bro. Them bitches nutty, man. Nutty. Nah, if I can get my prescription in them hoes, nigga, it's over. Gore, have you seen my new Samsung screen? Have you seen this bitch, bro? The 49-inch OLED monitor. That bitch a monster. It's a monster. Oh, you haven't seen a Samsung screen? After this, we out of here. Make sure y'all come to the tech channel. I'm gonna drop the link on the next show. I'm gonna get all that together on the back end. Let me show y'all this real quick. All right. So I now do my fucking desk is junky as shit. But I now do all of my work off of this 49-inch. Look, I'm glad it cleared up. This 49-inch OLED Samsung screen is called the Samsung Odyssey. This is one of the best screens that you can get. Right? This is one of the best screens that you can get. And listen, guys, if you really want to take content creation seriously, if you really want to do this seriously, then you need to get one of these. If you don't get one of these, you're not trying to do this seriously. You're playing games. You don't want to do this seriously. I look good on this camera. You don't want to do this seriously. You're doing this as a joke. You want to be Sharon Bracey. But if you want to be the simp guy, you need to get active. You feel me? Come over here. I'll teach you how to use the Ray-Bans for content. I'll teach you how to do all of that. Watch out for my vlogs. I'm doing daily vlogs now, Gore. I'm doing daily. Gore said he wanted to see how we move in real time, our real lives with our black wives. I got a black wife and she fine. She beautiful. Y'all see how the camera is still clear? No matter if I'm far, close, it don't matter. That's what happened when you got the iPhone 17 Pro Max. You see, you got to invest. You got to invest if you really want to put in that work. You want to put in that work? Or you want to be a little dog? They counted me out, Gore. I just got monetized. And we back. Sim Nation back, man. We out of here, man. Let me put this back on my tripod, man. We out. Can't believe these niggas. Can't believe y'all bandits tried to take my stuff and run with it. Don't work that way. Small thing to a giant, though. I see y'all on the afternoon run, okay? Bro says too close. It's too close. I gotta see what that looked like afterwards, man. Hey, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later, B. Peace.